Well, since this is a podcast, eh, eh, this woman's not online on her picture. This is feels bad moment. But anyway, what we're going to be talking about is topic of 2020. How do you guys feel of 2020?
This is a fun year.
Good sarcastic man. Such enthusiasm at his finest. Ponce be damn pain. Anyway, as we got to mention for this video, we have two guests here, Ponce and KaZ. Welcome to my podcast. Yeah, the topic is 2020. This whole entire podcast is going to be based on life at this point. As of for now.
Life.
Exactly. KaZ, didn't you just start going into college like right today?
Yesterday, yeah.
How was that?
Well, I'm special because I don't have actual meeting times. We just have these weekly deadlines with like 25 assignments, and it's yeah, it's it's a lot of work. But
boy, can't get on his pixel boy.
Oh, I'll do that real quick.
When Ponce KaZ is a big boy now.
Yes.
I'm just gonna use so be privileged.
Yeah.
And I was, yes, it is pain. What I think of 2020 is, well, it's a interesting year. I kind of just gave up on 2020 at its finest. Like, I don't even give a crap about 2020. I just let it have its own.
We forget it at this point because it's the end of the year.
I mean, we only have like 2
months.
Yeah, 2 more months, and we're pretty much done.
Yeah. Unless something extravagant happens in December, then we're dead, but...
No.
No shush.
Silence. I mean, KaZ
we're not jinxing it, right?
KaZ is not wrong. I mean, every month has always been a theme-based. Have you guys noticed that?
There is something like that's, important for that year or interesting or something.
Yeah.
Usually.
Like next month it's gonna be the gaming month, apparently.
Gamer month.
Yeah. If I can remember all the months theme-based, January was like, oh haha, new year or new decade.
Yeah.
February is like
no, it was like World War III.
yeah, like World War III.
Like World War III for
January, February, then March was COVID-19, the whole panic of America going to hellfire.
Yes, sir.
April was like wildfire at its finest. Like Jesus, isn't it? Wait, Ponce, isn't it still wildfire going on right now? Because if I remember correctly, it's yeah. Then May was like the peak of what is.
I don't even know. For May, I just wanted school to be over.
Yeah. June was just the peak of COVID-19, where it's just the most cases of. We're still standing on top. Yeah.
Because it was the start of summer and everyone's wanting to go out
and apparently we just passed 8 million cases.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. So coronavirus is now speed of light.
Speed of light. It's speed of light.
For those who...
It's a funny inside joke.
Just to let you guys know, this inside joke is me and
Didn't
KaZ.
I make that up?
Yes, KaZ made this inside joke. We were just looking at Death Stranding. We just compared.
I'm like, bruh, it's grinding harder than Spike.
It honestly was. Like, it gained more points than me per. Ponce was so disappointed.
Yeah, wasn't it like something 100, 200k a day?
Yeah, 200k a day. I'm like, bro, I can't even compete against that. Now it's like, apparently this month is now the highest, most coronavirus peak again. We're now in the second wave, apparently.
That's the flu season. I just got my flu shot today, so.
I already got my flu shot like a week ago.
Yeah, like my sister got mine the other day, and my parents, like, mid-October is a good time to get it.
Oh yeah, I mean, we want to get everything early before the.
Well, of course, early. Yeah.
Before everything just go wildfire.
Yeah, getting COVID and the flu would be like death.
I mean, well, that flu, yes, but imagine the flu, COVID, and the cold, because winter's coming up, and the cold, the cold season. Nah. I don't think I have never been so scared of a certain season in my entire life. Like,
yeah, although it's gonna be bad for businesses because how you could like sit outside of restaurants and whatnot. Well, now at least in places where it gets cold and snows and whatnot, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and
especially small local places might have to close down.
Yeah, I heard the second wave started in Europe, and it's like slowly starting in other countries now.
Yeah.
So
I think most of like California is gonna be okay. Because it doesn't snow like everywhere.
Yeah. But in the eastern, eastern, oh no, we're in a bit of a pickle. I mean, KaZ, you're in a little bit of pickle because Colorado be like snow.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Usually does snow, and we were trying to get like me and my dad, like we were trying to go to like GNC to get protein from this place, but it's closed. And because it closed down because you know how all the gyms are closed down.
So yeah.
Like, we think that went out of business because of that.
Yeah.
My dad's building a home gym downstairs, clearing out the basement. It's pretty.
What I'm more worried about America is the food situation. When we're going into the cold season and everyone trying to hunker inside rather than not going outside as much, and we're all just trying to stay inside and not get the coronavirus. I'm just, yeah, exactly. And everyone would be. It's just gonna be.
It's my lazy time of the year.
Yeah.
My laziest for sure. Although I get lazy in spring too. At least for school, but
I mean Ponce is sitting out of this semester.
Yeah.
I'm not doing college this year either because I'm not dealing with this whole shenanigan.
Yeah.
It's like a half and half, like smart move, but at the same time not really because you need to learn more and get a better degree. But I'm rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, I have like a free semester at the least. So.
Yeah.
I take it.
I mean, I feel bad for those who are taking this semester or in general who are doing school this year because, one, you're not really learning much. You're just online, not really learning much. Not as efficient as physical.
Yeah, there's lads that are dropping out because, like, especially freshmen, because they actually aren't gonna go to college until they can actually go in person because that's what it's all about.
But at the same time, it's not bad in a way because this is like we're in a new generation at this point, so it is a good time to try to see if we can do some new method rather than just doing physical. So I guess this is a good start of this new method.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that everyone's had to at least take a part of.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the whole other situation as protest, politics? Let's start off. Let's start with protest. Black Lives Matters and all that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that?
It's hard for me to say, but it's gonna really depend on the results of the election.
I mean, you're not wrong. Especially
Yeah.
the whole current situation of politics. The new woman, Courtney Barrett or whatever, I can't remember her name, who is trying to get accepted into the Supreme Court. Ponce, what do you think of her, since you're a woman and women's rights and all that shit? Apparently all women be like, no, we cannot accept her because the women's rights be like, gone. That's what I heard, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like dipping my toes a little into politics just because, I'm voting.
Yeah.
For the first time. I mean, we all are.
I mean, I already did my ballot already.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I'm
you
supposed to
guys.
get my-
Soon, huh?
Soon.
I mean, at least my state is doing better than other states. Other states are rising with spikes. Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota. I did my research. I know most of the states have been spiking up. I forgot Kansas. Those are the few states that are spiking up right now.
Oh.
The rest of the states are doing fine. Michigan's doing its own thing. Let's just say, my opinion on Black Lives Matters is good, but it's a little bit too much in a way. Like
I know like plenty of people that are so into it.
Yeah, it's gotten a little bit oversaturated.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's a matter that does need to be addressed.
Oh yeah, it does need to be addressed, but there are some people who are just taking a little.
Following, and from like as just looking in, it's like, yeah, they're like, you have to take this so seriously.
Yeah, like there are some people who are just taking a little bit too far, and I mean, I just feel bad that some people are taking Black Lives Matter in a wrong way too. There are some people that does that, and I'm like, like for example, defund the police. I'm like, the heck? Like, yeah. I feel like this whole Black Lives Matter just took into another turn to that people are taking this at an advantage and changing other people's perspective and manipulating other people, such as defunding the police or taxes and all that shenanigans. And the whole okay. I know I should not be talking about this on my podcast, but we're just gonna briefly talk about this one. From just briefly. Just briefly. What the hell? That's all I'm gonna say. What the hell?
I don't know if I should say anything, but
exactly. He's on his own wavelength. Can we just take a moment? What the hell? I have never seen someone so bold and stubborn in my entire life.
Yeah, I think he represents apparently quite a bit of people.
Other than me, I'm
Well,
stubborn.
We're not talking about you, but
I am stubborn, but my God, he's stubborn on another level.
we're talking about all the boomers, all right?
Don't disrespect me right there, boy. Fine, you're becoming a boomer yourself, alright? You're almost 20 years old. And it's next month, Foreman. Next month. Not even. It's like 2 more weeks or how many? Hold on, let me check. Yeah.
It's like 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. But anyway, another topic is our generation. I did talk with my parents, and what do you think of this generation, such as in terms of economics and our position? What do you think of our position as of right now? Are we gonna take a lot more recovery than 2009 as what our parents had to go through it, or is this the worst recovery that we have to deal with? I say this will be our worst recovery of all. More.
Hopefully, it's steady. A steady recovery. It doesn't dip.
Like,
I mean, I'm saying it should go, probably. I mean, if it were to like spike up, that would that would be a little bit sus. You know what I mean?
I mean, the reason why I say our position as of right now is gonna take a lot more recovery is what Trump did to our country. We're more in debt than other country, and we have no more allies at this point.
Yeah.
So we're in a lot more worse position than 2009.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to spend a lot of taxes out of our wallet.
Oh boy, that deal.
I feel bad for our generation, but at the same time,
yeah.
it is a new decade.
Although I think our generation is a rather pivotal one, though, too. It's gonna be a rather pivotal one. I mean, we could be going to Mars.
Speaking of Mars, technology is going wild. I can't even understand most of them these days. More or less of memes these days. I'm getting too old for this crap.
Spike is meddling with his inner.
Yes, in terms of how I feel, what do you think of how you feel as of right now? Do you think time just going too fast and you just can't keep up with it?
At least, like, iPhone 12 just got revealed. I'm pretty, yeah. At least with iPhones, it's just been like, there's either a big jump or just technology increases at a steady yet pretty surprising rate.
I mean, I can't wait for augmented virtual reality.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Elon Musk be like putting chip in our brain, augmented reality.
I just watched Markiplier play FNAF Special Delivery. Fun times.
Fun times, yeah. Like, okay. Battery Well, it is still the topic of 2020, and what do you guys say in terms? Do you guys agree with what I say here? 2020 is the worst year of all time, but gaming is the best year of all time in terms of
Yeah, because everyone's inside.
like this is the best year for entertainment of all time.
Yeah.
And this is the worst year of our lives.
Pretty sure
of all
the
time.
last good gaming year was in 2017.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. What a topic! I had a list. We talk about 2020, Black Lives Matter, politics. Right. What do you guys think of 2021? What we hope that's gonna happen in 2021?
I'm kind of optimistic, kind of. I don't think COVID is going to be completely gone at the end of the year. I don't think. But I see things stabilizing.
I mean, what do you guys think of the new normalcy? I don't know that. What would be the new normal at this point?
What would be the new normal? That's the big question.
What would be just elbow each other?
Workplaces might not look the exact same in the next year or two. Yeah.
Obviously,
we all do fist bumps and no more handshakes. With gloves on. We wear gloves for a living now.
Just handshake no more. I don't think handshake will ever go away.
No, they wouldn't. But it's like a 100-year cycle. It all turn back, obviously.
Yeah.
It's just for the next couple years, how's it gonna be?
I mean, we are gonna have to live off with this virus, obviously. I mean, don't you guys think the virus, the scientists are rushing the vaccine a little bit too much? It's a bit sus. I would say.
Despite what some say, they can't have it by the end of 2020 anyway. Yeah.
Like most vaccines are.
Maybe in 2021. I don't know the history of people, how fast people come up with vaccines for pandemics, but
I already researched this. I researched most of these things, these topics. For vaccine, they usually go up to 2 to 4 years. So
yeah, okay.
So
I looked it up, like even towards like June, and that pandemics can last easily a couple years.
Oh yeah, I mean, like looking at the whole COVID-19, do you compare this to Ebola?
It seemed like Ebola in the beginning, like it's like the precautions we take, but then it like.
Yeah, or the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say if the same level as the Spanish flu.
I don't know. Let's see.
It does. I feel like it has that same vibe, but not really.
Yeah, because Spanish flu killed 50 mil.
Yeah. Looking at statistics, coronavirus is now currently at 30 million. almost 40 million.
Yeah.
Where the Spanish flu went up to 600 million. Killed off 50 million. So it's hard
Has there
to.
really been 1 million deaths from COVID?
Yep. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just so informed about the amount of deaths in America that you forget worldwide.
I mean, it's a bit undercounted. Let's just say that for sure. It's very undercounted. We didn't count every single body.
Likely is under.
So it's probably most likely 1.2 million deaths worldwide.
Yeah.
300K deaths in America.
Right.
It's just. And the cases, I would say, undercounted too. It's probably like 40 million.
Yep.
The fact that our technology, I mean, this is a great time to talk about this other topic. So I do 2 to 3 topics for my podcast. So 2020, obviously done. So we're done with the 2020 topic. We're done with that. This time,
Okay.
the next topic, we're going into my inner philosopher topic.
Yay.
So,
wait, can I have a bathroom break?
Okay. You go on your bathroom break. It's gonna take you like a minute as the guy be like, zoom. Oh, he's already gone. Alright. Intermission, everyone. Thank you very much. Intermission. Alright, so this my philosophy topic. Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, I like doing philosophy and just going in depth in the human brain and see how much I can learn. Not really.
Brain. My brains are gonna melt, boys.
What I'm gonna say. What do you guys think of as a humanity, where we stand as of today? How far we have evolved? Do you think we have scratched the surface, or not even?
Our oceans need discovering ? Outer space needs discovering. You know, we haven't been around for very long. Yeah. It's just a thing. It's just a sort of thing that we're not even gonna be able to witness in our lifetimes unless, you know, we reincarnate and somehow remember. Probably not remember, but
I mean,
I don't know. Now we're gonna have a midlife, not even midlife, just existential crisis. Now we're like, oh, we're gonna reincarnate.
I mean,
We'll never know.
I'd say we have not.
God, my brain, I don't like this now. It leaves too many questions.
It's too many. You're just having a sense of crisis right now, just thinking of.
We're only like
Show
a couple
me.
minutes in, and I'm like,
I'd say we're not even close.
We're not even gonna know anything that's happening in the next 500 years, or 1,000 years, or millions of years. Well, I've seen you know those good space videos online that like up in billions of years we're gonna.
We're right here for our small blip. I mean, I say we only scratch the surface by 0.00001%.
Yeah.
Probably infinity. A speck of depth, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of scratching the surface, we don't even know much about our human body. We're still learning much about our body, our brain, our bone structure, our skin. Even though, not too long ago, I did went to the hospital to take an MRI. And I found out my heart is a bit chunka.
Oh,
it's a bit chunka.
Oh. My cats went to the vet today, and they're like, "Okay, your cat needs to lose 10 pounds. 23 pounds is too much. He needs to be 13 pounds." And we're like, "No, that's not gonna happen."
Wait.
Even if we don't feed him, he just goes to the dog bowl.
Jesus Christ, your fat is not fat. All right. The chunky boy.
Yeah, he's been that way ever since he was born. He just went to basically 22 pounds. And
did he just gone to like a steakhouse and be like, "Give me the best meat of all time"? And just,
he goes back and forth with the food bowl every like 10 minutes. At least in the basement recently, he's just like gonna get some food and sleep. Yeah, I mean, I just given to him a lot less when it comes to feeding him, but then again, he gets to the dog food bowl. But then, do we take the dog food bowl away, and then what? Then the dog needs to eat food, and it's what? How do you deal with it, right? It's just
animals. Especially that's a good topic to start off. As in terms of pets and all that, do you think we domesticated most of the animals that we have right now? Dog, cats, birds, and lizards, snakes, all that shit. Do you think we have domesticated them fully? For me, I don't think we have. Or probably 85% of it.
It was a nightmare getting the other cat into a cage. Oh my god.
Some are more wise than others. Yeah. Especially when it comes to genetics and breed. I mean, genetics mostly and personality. Back to me, my MRI. I was in that big machine for at least an hour and a half. It was pain. I had to just lay down, not move a muscle, and breathe in and out. Help me.
Yeah.
And then the last 30 minutes, they just pulled me out of it and be like, I'm just going to put dye in your blood. I'm like, what? You're going to put dye in my blood?
We're putting things in your blood. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be fine.
Exactly. That's what they said. And I was like, it's not radiation or anything. I'm like, that's a bit sus, but okay, I will go with it.
Your blood might turn purple, but that's okay. It's still only natural.
And that's
That'd
what
be freaky if your blood turned purple.
That's what they did. They put in purple dye in my system just to pop up my blood to see more of the heart and just. Because X-ray can't really.
Yeah, it's some I don't know. Some weird detecting thing, but I wouldn't understand.
Technological things that we don't understand.
To be able to detect with the dye, whatever's doing, and yeah.
Honestly, I thought it was just fruit dye, but no, it was some sort of chemical dye that we don't normally use as human beings.
Food dye in your blood, yes, the best solution.
I mean, it's food, so I'll take it.
Seasoning us.
But yeah, human bodies and all that is whack. We don't even fully understand it ourselves.
What is a human sauce? What? We're taking the food thing too far. Just a bit.
But curse.
Yeah.
In terms of our body, do you guys still learn new things about your body every day, or what?
Not every day, but every like year.
It's fascinating to me that we don't fully, completely understand our body, especially ourself, our mental brain, when we just think of life and be like,
Our brain.
why am I
Yeah.
alive?
It's quite a thing to blurt.
Exactly. What is my purpose? The crisis has returned. What is my purpose? All those things.
Yep.
And that's another topic that we would talk about in our next podcast. It's our mental brain.
Our brain. Love that word.
Let's see what else. We can do another team more mini, and then we'll call it there. Alright.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Yeah. In Do you think our terminologies, words will change over time? Obviously, it's going to change over time with the meanings, but in terms
Change
of like language, like
I think it might.
are we gonna speak
I don't know if it's
alien like
simpler or more complicated. It's probably gonna get more complicated in a simpler way.
I mean, he would become that
Yes,
way.
it will.
I mean,
Yeah.
in terms of what?
Did humans speak simpler or more complicated back in the day?
Back in the day, I mean, you're young, so you wouldn't understand it. But as for me and Ponce, we're like 8 years old, and we understand kind of a little bit, even though we don't understand it fully. But for me, it was simpler back then. It was definitely simpler back then. Now it's just gotten a lot more complicated, I swear. Just because of how everyone speaks in their own language in terms of rapping and all their freestyles and all that crap. In terms of teenager slang words.
I mean, in terms of slang, it's kind of complicated.
I mean, BRB. Or I can't remember most WDYM or PvP, social media in general. I feel like social media in general is just changing our language to more complicated.
Something about our language will digitally change.
I think it's just making it more complicating because
boomers
be like, what are you saying? What is this slang you speak of? It's not slang, it's abbreviation, my guy.
Right.
But again, I still don't understand that. But okay.
Totally.
Steve Ponce are like a few months younger than me, 19 years old, still a teenager, and I still don't understand you because I'm adult. I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand you, teenagers.
Is that cap?
Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the generation of itself? Like, elementary younglings be like, they have a nice life, where teenagers just be like all depressed, but nah, it's not really depressed. Whereas adults be like super depressed, and I'm like, I'll say now, you can go dig on. Or do you think adults and teenagers are flip-flops?
Yes. Very lost.
I'm just getting
Navigation.
Navigation, Jesus. Don't get me
I
started
mean,
on
street
that.
names.
I don't know most of my street names. Not even.
Yeah.
How can I remember street names and all that shenanigans? Nah, no way in hell.
Yeah.
But know my direction, I'd be like,
too.
like
I
for
just
me,
don't.
I don't remember names, but I do have a photographic memory of the landscape.
Yeah.
That is all I.
That's. Yeah.
So it's. That is another topic that we'll talk on next podcast. Is talents. So yeah, that would be another time. The last thing that we will talk on, only for 5 minutes. We're done with 2020. For live 15, all that shit. Done with that. Last thing is, what is your opinion on yourself in terms of, tell me about yourself. What is your own opinion on yourself? Do you think you're nice or what? I'm pretty okay.
Yeah. Self-improvement, that's the goal, right?
Self-improvement. I mean, this last 5 minutes is pretty much introduction of yourself. I'm saving this for last because,
Yes.
yeah.
Introductions. I don't know if that's so much an introduction for me, but it's just more like I've changed over time, you know? I am me, always not.
I am me, I'm not you. I am me. God damn it, Ponce, you gave me a song that's stuck in my head now. That's a good song. I am me, I'm in. Man. I have to look at that song again later. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you're younger, you don't have a lot of sympathy or empathy for others, typically.
The way you said it was just insane. Like, you have no soul.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Halloween, come on.
Are you that edgy emo now that just be like, I don't give a crap about anything now?
Just for this month.
Okay. The soulless man.
Yes, just for this month.
Ponce is a penguin, he was a we call her Punch. Yeah. And I am Spike51 in my I'm an anime weeb, so this is Attack on Titan game stuff. Nah.
It's like check it too.
Yeah.
And plenty of people.
Yeah, that is about it. Thank you for you two for coming to my podcast.
Yeah.
I will have these two back on the next podcast episode. I will schedule it next week. Next week, Wednesday. Yeah. So next week, Wednesday, same time, 9:30 my time. Yeah, that would be whatever time your time. And Ponce would know what that. I will be also adding one more person to this podcast. It'll be a special guest, so look out for that.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy this podcast. I will see you on the next podcast. and adios.